Today we're doing some much needed upgrades to our 1999 Honda Vamos. First on our list would be changing out this back door handle. To change this out, we're going to start by taking off this rear door panel. Once we got that panel off, it was just a matter of disconnecting the handle that's already installed and then popping it out of the back door. As you can see here, comparing the original handle to the new one, the all chrome one that we just bought looking much better compared to the other one, even though it is color matched. Don't worry, we will include the original handle when we do sell this vehicle, if you do want it by any chance. Once the new handle was in, we got that fully installed, so we had to test it out. As you can see, it looks a lot better and works perfectly. So we're going to get to popping this rear door panel back on. Next up, we're going to be changing out these taillights. Now, there's nothing wrong with these taillights. They are pretty faded, have some oxidation. They could be polished up. And this is another part that we will include when we sell the vehicle because we really don't have any purpose for them. While Kyler was browsing through some Japanese auctions, he did come across some new taillights that are an updated design that I think will look a lot better. So let's pop these out, get the new ones put in. Just like that, guys, we got fresh taillights on it. As you can see here, this is the new style that we're going for. A little bit cleaner, more approach than compared to this, really red and kind of ugly. What do you guys think? Does it look better? Once both taillights were fitted, we had to get them polished up. That way they're looking their best. As you can see here, it's a very clear before and after. Where this passenger taillight's looking pretty dull compared to this one that was just polished. Once the taillights were fitted, we're moving on to our next project, replacing this dirty, gross tag light. As you can see, the one one that came out of it's looking pretty crusty, pretty ugly. So we'll go ahead and pop in this brand new LED tag light. Now that the back of the Vamos is looking good, we're going to move up to the front and we're going to start with restoring these headlights. They're looking pretty yellow and faded, very common for Japanese vehicles. So first we're going to start by sanding them down and then polishing them up so they're looking nice, crystal clear and clean. Overall, the headlights are looking way better, but while we were at it, we went ahead and popped in some brand new LED bulbs. That way those halogens are out of there. It's got a nice updated look, way better. Once the headlights were wrapped up and looking better, you know we had to install a Japanese glow plate to the front of the Vamos. Doing this, we're going to be using genuine Mugen hardware to mount it on the front, and as you can see, it's going to look way better with a cool, authentic Japanese glow plate sitting on the front. Now that all that's wrapped up, let's hop inside the Vamos. We've got a couple cool things that we're going to be installing, including a new AC gauge cluster that lights up, it's dimmable, and you can change the color of it. So first off, we're going to remove this wood grain plastics here, get everything disconnected, get the AC controls popped out so we can remove and replace the display. Once the AC controls were taken care of, we're moving on to a more anticipated upgrade that we've been wanting to do, which is this cool speedometer overlay, and that gives it a whole new look, lights up, and the same thing, it's changed the color and dimness, all with the control of a switch. Once the cluster was popped out, pop off the lens and simply apply these overlays on top of the original speedometer. While we had it apart, we thought it would be a good time just to get this all polished up. That way it's looking as best as possible. It's an upgrade that we did on our Honda Acti, and it changed the appearance a bunch. As you can see, once that cluster was back in there, it's looking incredible with the freshly polished lens and the new overlays inside, giving it a whole new appearance. And like I mentioned before, you can change the colors, the brightness, dimness of it, just to match the AC controls down here. After a day of working on the Vamos, we got brand new LED headlights and some freshly polished headlights. Japanese glow plate on the front, which looks super cool. If you don't have one, would definitely recommend it. It's an awesome upgrade. Then moving back to the rear end here, we got these new fresh tail lights and that new LED tag light, which overall updated the appearance of the rear end, made it look way better. And then moving back into the interior here, we got those new updated cluster overlay and the AC controls, which updated the whole entire interior's appearance, made it look a lot better. And just like that, guys, we're wrapped up with today's episode of doing upgrades on our 1999 Honda Vamos. So if you're enjoying, please follow along, subscribe, like, comment below what you think we should do next.